What's up guys, I'm KCraft25 and welcome to a new video. This episode we're going to set up our strip mine system and see if we can't do a little bit of caving in the process. Welcome to CAE's Oasis and let's get started. When I left y'all last time I had just gotten back with all of the different tree types and I had set them up, just planted them all over the place. As you can see I've gotten a bit more bamboo planted and I did a little bit of wood gathering in between episodes. So I've got nearly 5 stacks of just about every wood type. A little behind on the mangrove and the bamboo just because they take so long to get a lot of. And there's another birch right now that should get me the full 5 stacks. But I have a plan in mind for how I want to deal with got a plan in mind of how I want to deal with making the strip mine. So I've noticed over here there's this little like grotto area. And you can see I've already got a few torches there where I want the entrance to be. But I was thinking we could use this hill, just come around, make a path through here, and follow around and put a pathway above the water here over to the strip mine area. Maybe fill out that portion with a bit of floor. And I think how I want to do that is take some of these logs that I gathered, see if I can't make something that looks somewhat interesting for this area. But my thoughts here is to build in a path going around this side, maybe lower this a little bit, but then coming through here and have a little wood walkway almost. Somewhere around there. Let's see, go here. Just every so often have these pillars coming out of the water. I am using the jungle because I am around a lot of these. Well, can't see as much from over on this side of the island, or this side of the peninsula, but just following along here and making a platform come out around, let's say here. And just filling this in and using this as our entrance to the strip mine area. So I'm going to need to go grab some more logs, but I'm going to get into that. I think now that I've got those posts put in, I'm going to go ahead and make some slabs just for the walkway and make a few, what are they called? Fences as well. That is a lot more slabs than I need. That's probably more than I need as well. Let's go start laying this boardwalk. I think we'll start it at this level just to have a good entry point to the walkway. But then I'm going to come down to this level and continue the pathway along here. Now I am putting in some extra slabs around the edge, around water level. This is where the fences are going to go. I think our platform is going to be plenty big on its own. but I don't need to worry about that. Doing something like this gives me a nice little like border wall. And I can use that just to break it up a little bit. And section off the area that I'll be able to walk in with just the rest of this platform. So I'm going to need the extra blocks underneath these so they're not just sitting there. But I want this piece right here to also be like a boat ramp, like an on. I want to say an on-ramp, but it's not quite the right word. But basically, a way for me to get here by boat if I felt the need. Even if I am just a short walk away there. So doing something like this feels appropriate. Not that. Actually, I think I will probably use this little portion, and I might need to get some stones just to level this out. Well, trim this back a little bit. Just go in here with some of our slabs. Because I do want this portion to drop down just a little bit. So now that we've got this walkway in here, I'm going to go ahead and throw in essentially a boat dock. And this will basically give lanes for a boat to come and quote-unquote park. I think I'll use some of these extra logs just to cap off the boat dock portion. Do I want just the one? Probably use it on all three. Don't necessarily need to use it on all three. Oh, I'm going to use it on all three. I think that's going to look better in the long run. Oop. That'll do. Now that I've got all this set up, I'm actually going to extend this section of the platform. And I might refocus where I'm going to center. I don't know if that's audible in the audio, but cat just hit the door. Yeah, I might just recenter location for the entrance to the strip mine. So it's lined up centered with this little boat dock. Lower down this end portion as well. I know my storage is a little lacking back in the tent, so I will probably look at putting a storage room of some kind in here. It's not going to be an actual storage, but it'll be enough for what I'm going to mine up in the strip mine. Now that I've got the wooden path here built up, I think I'm going to go ahead and get a bit of this walkway, I would say terraform, but I don't think I'm going to go that far. Just to try to get it looking like a bit of a nicer, path that is meant to be there. So I don't know how far back I'll go right now, but I will put this down, and I can't use, never mind. Well, I'll leave it on the floor anyway, I'll deal with that in a minute. I will, in the meantime, give myself a little bit more usable walking space. Now that I've got this area lined up, let me just use some path blocks to find the path I'm going to be taking around here. Once I've got the path set up, I can use some of these mud brick and mud brick slabs and packed mud to actually texture this pathway more than just path blocks. And hopefully that will afford me some fairly nice walkway structures here. Nice enough at least. Give it some semblance of a meaningful path rather than just something thrown together. So we'll see how this goes. The goal here is to try to make a path that seems a bit walked in. So, I think in these cases, packed mud, and probably even a bit of mud would have been good things to use. Fill in these paths. Unfortunately, I just used all my mud, and I don't have an easy way to get more yet. So, we'll go with what we have for now. Use the brick slabs just to make it a little easier to traverse. But ultimately, all we've got is the mud, or the packed mud. Maybe some coarse dirt. And these path blocks. Not going for anything fancy right now, I'm just trying to get ideas together. And hopefully they come out looking passable. I think I'll go get some coarse dirt as well to mix in there. I'd love to use some podzol, but I'd have to plant some trees for that. I don't have Silk Touch. I don't even have Enchanting yet. So there's no way I could include that in the layout of this yet. It's good enough for a start. Might come back to this later when I've got more materials available to me. But for now, I think we'll just go ahead and put these excess materials away and go ahead and get into the mine. I've got some extra chests crafted just so I'd have them available already. Excuse me while I put all this stuff away. Alright, we're all set to go start heading into the mine. And I've got some chests here that I can use to store some of the excess material up here at the top. Just go ahead and pack these chests in here. And that'll give us a good starting storage. And with that, I think it's just about time to head into the mine and get out of this rain. Let's see, centered it here. Let's get started. Alright, so after making that first set of stairs down and running into that small little cave there, we've made it down to iron level at y equals 15. So I think from here I'll make one tunnel off in this direction, this way, and that'll be my mine for iron and the stuff around this level. And I'll make another staircase starting here going down towards gold and diamond at negative 15 and negative 56, I believe. So I'll get started on that later. I'm just going to keep continuing the staircase down so that eventually I can widen this and get some proper decoration in here. Well, that was unexpected. Didn't think making a strip mine would deal with Luckily, I don't think I'm near an ancient city, so it's just... Well, this level would be... Huh. Yeah, that would be a detector there. Sensor, that's what they're called. Nice to see some of this deep dark, but that is in fact a shrieker over there. I don't want to get near that. Is that a shrieker or is that a catalyst? I think that's a shrieker. That is in fact a shrieker, so I might need to go grab some of that extra wool that I've got to cover that up, so I don't accidentally set anything off. I don't want to deal with a warden, especially not this early in the game. Nice to have some swift sneak right now, though. Do I need silk touch for this? I think I do. I do. Well, don't have to worry about that one. Would you look at that, we got some diamonds over here. Well, that's nice. There's a shrieker there. Do not like that. Maybe this isn't the best place for my mind to go. Huh. Maybe I need to flip it and go the other way. But there is some good resources down here, like I got some diamonds here. I'm hoping to find some lapis though, so I can use some of that. There's more diamonds there. And here's some lapis. I noticed in between episodes that from my travels going around the world trying to find all the log types, some of that loot that I had gotten is actually good loot for making an enchanting table. So I can actually do that before I ever mine any actual diamonds. So I could potentially get some fortune on a pickaxe before I ever even mine any diamonds. I really hope this isn't an ancient city or something. Just gonna peek. Big cavern down here. Just want to look. That is a lot of skulk. But it does not appear to be a city, it's just there. Well, that's fun. I'll have to deal with that later on. Where's that shrieker? Yeah, I'm not going down there. It's not worth it when I've got nothing to my name. Well, now that we know that this is here, let's head back up, go ahead and make that enchanting table, and see how many bookshelves we can get around it as well. One enchanting table. And how many books can I make? I have 40 books to make a full enchanting setup, I would need 45. But I also need... I'm at 13 levels. I need 17 more levels. Alright, so slight change of plans. I have seen that this tunnel down here that I've dug out goes towards the deep dark. And at this stage of the game, I don't feel like dealing with the deep dark. So, I believe if I head back out towards the water, by just making this take a turn, and then starting a new staircase down in this direction, the same direction my stairs down came from, I think that should allow me to miss the deep dark as I make my way back down. So hopefully, see a little bit of improvement in strip mine location. That is not as deadly as the deep dark. Well, that didn't take long to find something interesting. I'm right on the edge of it, but it looks like I found a geode here. So I think I can just... Yep. This could be useful. Just light this up. Might as well take some of these crystals while I'm here. I'll come back later to make this look nicer. But for now, really nice knowing that I've got a geode. But I think now we'll just go ahead and get back to our strip mine digging. We've made our way now down to y is negative 15. So now we've made it down to the gold mine level. Assuming I remember the best levels to mine at correctly. And from here, I think I'll just continue in this direction, just have the mine available either side here. And continue down to try to get the diamond level. Yeah, I saw that coming. Well, guess we gotta go down and get that now. I don't know what I expected, but I think it was our first death, everybody. Alright guys, you can see now that we've made it all the way down through here, down to a big cave in the deep slate levels, as well as all the way down here to what will be the mine for diamond level. This is at y negative 54, just because this is the level right here where the lava will start forming, so I won't have to dig through lava, I'll just have to go across the top if I run into any. But yeah, I've got the staircase going up, the pit that I died in, and staircase still needs some work to make it easier to get up and down, but I'll have to do that off camera because that's all we got time for this video. If you liked what you saw in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and if there was something you didn't like, leave me some feedback in the comments below. Next time we'll set up our enchantment table and set up a general mob farm so that we can get some XP easily and actually make some use of it. Until next time, see ya. That's not a cow, that's a creeper. Cows and creepers are not the same animal. Fun fact.